know that a couple of weeks ago, a guest who has been on our show before, Tory Ridgeway, his mom wrote in and said that they were having an issue, and that he had gotten a full scholarship, a full ride scholarship to an amazing university, Embry-Riddle. And the scholarship was from the ROTC, the Navy ROTC. We were aware of the fact that he had gotten the scholarship, that it was covered by local news outlets. It was something that I think our entire community could rejoice in, that this young man worked so hard and served, was an Eagle Scout and served in his local ROTC. And that not only that he had gotten into college, and he, had gotten this amazing scholarship. And we were so thrilled and delighted for him. But then all of a sudden it's 2 months later, and just the gut punch, I can't even imagine. He was notified that the scholarship had been rescinded, and that the reason for this is due to his diagnosis of autism. And it's very complex, what they're saying and how they're saying it, but it very clearly states that if you have a diagnosis of something that is a pervasive developmental disorder, that, you're not eligible for the scholarship. And yet he disclosed this throughout the entire process. He wrote about this in the essay for the scholarship. This is not something that he was hiding. And this young man earned, let me say that again, he earned this opportunity. He is an amazing light on this planet, and he is a member of our community. And he's hurting right now. And, we've seen this happen before with the military, and there's this whole process with a waiver. It takes time. Not everybody is successful. And the problem is that school, he's got to be at orientation today, folks. And you know how the wheels of justice move when we're talking about a human being and there's somebody checking boxes on a form, right? And I don't know, I believe with all of my heart that the Navy is going to see that this is a mistake and that they're going to correct it, but I don't know when that will be. And I don't know about you, I am not willing to let this young man lose this opportunity at this amazing university. And by the way, there were 2 full months where he believed that he had a full ride scholarship. I've got a kiddo going to college in the fall too. And let me just tell you, we have been hitting the pavement on the scholarships things for the last 2 months. This is the season when you apply for scholarships. And Tory would have been eligible for so many things that he, like a gentleman, didn't apply for because he already had his and didn't want to take opportunity from somebody else. And now the devastation of what he needs to pay to be able to go to this college that he's been accepted to because of this mess is overwhelming to the family. So a friend of the family has started a fundraiser. And I'm asking you, I donated this morning already, and I'm asking you, check the couch cushions. This is not about how much. This is about how many. How many people can we get to send a scholarship to this young man? If what you've got is $5, give $5, but then share it with your friends and families. Because if all of us, we're able to give what we could, this would be a non-issue for this young man. And then he could go about changing the mind of the Navy in a way without having this thing on his back saying you may not be able to go to school. So I'm begging you, let's stand up for this young man who is a gentleman and should be an officer, yes, and let's support this family. I know that at least his mom is watching right now, and we want to send her a big hug. What an amazing woman she is, and she's raised an amazing son. This young man is something special. We've had him on the show before, and we want to support him. Traven has just put the link to the GoFundMe into the feed on. So if you're watching us on any of the places that we're live right now, you should be able to see it in your questions. And I'm asking to please give what you can. Obviously, there's a large sum of money to be raised, but if we all give what we can and share it, this should be a no-brainer. And I would love for this family to be able to take a breath, because this is devastating. This is discriminatory. I know that the family is working very hard and respectfully with the Navy to overcome whatever the thing is that with the Navy that is not right. I know that when we talk about people in generalities, we always get into this problem. And the Navy and our armed military needs to be looking at this and to understand, and they already do understand talent because they gave him the scholarship, right? So he earned this. We need to make sure that we protect him so that he not only can be an example for our community, but that he is not cheated because they've got boxes to tick. Yeah. So please, if you're watching us live, look in the comments. If you're watching us later and it's recorded, we'll have this posted on our Facebook site. It is on my personal Facebook right now because, as I said, I just personally donated, and I'm asking everyone, give what you can. We need to stand up for this young man, and he needs to see that we have him as a community, and the family needs to see that too. I can't even imagine. Now, I see that we've got Nancy back. Let's try it. Nancy, are you with us?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's so much better. Okay, so Nancy, we've asked people to, we did the ROT story because I wanted that to be at the top. And we've asked people to please donate what they can so that this young man, he's at an orientation today at his university. And I don't want him to, this might take 2 years for the Navy to go, oh, oopsie. Yeah, we did give you this scholarship because you're awesome and we want you to have this opportunity. And, we don't want for him to miss out in the meantime because he's already missed out on 2 months worth of scholarships.
Absolutely.
So everybody please donate. Parker says, Israel's military has tons of autistic individuals there. Give this person an opportunity. Yes. And we want the Navy to hear that.
That's really encouraging to hear that, Parker.
Yeah, and we want the Navy to hear that. But again, you guys all know how this works. Like, I believe with all of my heart, we will get the Navy to see that. I just don't know when. I don't know if that'll be next spring or 4 years from now. And you know that when opportunities come, there's also the ability to lose the opportunity. And Tory has already lost 2 months of opportunity. Let's all use our voices. We want to send a message to the Navy. Use your voice. Give $5, $10, whatever you can, and share it so that other people will give $5, $10. Because there's somebody out there that's got $1,000 that's laying around. Let's get this young man. So that he doesn't have to worry about this right now while he is in discussions with the Navy. Okay, so let's move on to something else that's going to raise your blood pressure, right, Nancy?
Right.
This story, you guys, I can't even.